Oops to the buttons. It's Ros here, and I am actually on my way to Adelaide, so that's why I haven't been able to be here in person, so I have pre-recorded this. So tune into your psychic senses, your spiritual connections, and be ready and waiting and listening for those messages that they'll bring you, okay, as I'm just explaining through these cards. Here we go. Oops, and I'd forgotten to line it up. Oopsie. I must have had something else to catch my attention. So here are the cards as per the photo that is actually in your social media. So the social media is somewhere. You'll find it. And hopefully I've done the scheduling correctly so that you can actually see these as we're explaining them. I'm not doing the extra cards at the moment. Here we are, the spread. We've had the lilies in the spread a couple of times, and so have we had the birds. The dog's been present in the last week. We're getting an interesting trend, I think, in some respects. What we've got with the lilies is definitely being able to sit back and contemplate and bring in that is the ancestry and into our forward, being present now. And that's especially important in our home space with the family and friends and that we connect with. I think more specifically the family and what our genealogy and lineage is in this respect. It is the last day of the month, so I think probably before we get into what is a very busy season with Christmas coming up, that we're needing to actually look at what the importance is of family to us and what those connections have created for us in our experiences and lessons to the now. And moving forward from there, if there is any sort of issues that pop up for you, maybe it's an indication that things do need to be loved through. I'll put it that way, loved through. Okay. So, and that probably is an inner message to myself as well. All families have them, don't we? So here we are moving from the lilies and that contemplative nature of what this is meaning for us into clearing the air in our workspace. It actually does feel like there's been a bit of a stormy happening, and whether it's just that it was Monday yesterday and there was something that cropped up that you're needing to actually get that cleansing rain and stormy stuff out of the way and shift it on, so you can really look at that is the bright sunshine and the smiley side of life, and bringing it forward to being that is, well, a little more pleasant. But if we don't have that is less than pleasant, we don't know when we've got that better than type of thing, and that growth happening, isn't it? So just shift into that understanding as you're in your workspace today, in whatever way that you actually do create that is your income, I suppose. That's how I see it, as being how we choose to actually move through our days in the way we work, the purpose, and all that intention that we have in why we're at work as well. Think into that. Is it to build your family up, support yourself or others, and all those types of things? Just providing service for those around you. The dogs, they're barking at something. Probably a dog going past. But we know I've got the dogs here, so there we go. That beautiful, happy space and time that's ahead in your work. Okay, being able to fly free with your choices and whatever you're choosing to do. And there we go. The dog is out wanting to go for a walk or watching another one having their walk. That unexpected part of it. And they certainly are unexpected times when they bark like that. So just be ready for those moments where there's someone really wanting a little bit of attention, or to take you away from something that's too heavy, so that you can actually have that beautiful sunshiny part there. It's present in your day there too. Okay, and then we're moving into what is our role, and it is communication, and probably more in the way of the letters and forms, that type of thing. Well, something a little more legal, agreement-wise, that's what I'm feeling, because certainly what I'm involved in today has involved filling out some forms. So we'll leave that at that. So you'll know when you're needing to actually put that sort of thing into writing, when you're needing to take some notice of what is the written word at some point, and probably even for you to be writing, whether it's in a journal or a personal letter to someone, or it is forms that you've got ahead for you. In whatever context, you'll know that. You could be writing a genealogy, writing down some family history, who knows? And further communication, and actually with the birds, it's that lighter chatter. It's being able to be sharing with friends as well. So it's across all realms, really, communication, because it's in the centre. And it's being able to see for yourself, or maybe even at the end of the day, you're wanting to chat something over with a close loved one or friends, and, just have a little bit of a natter. May not be gossip. Well, it's probably better to steer clear of gossip in any form at any point of time anyway. So just have that clarity around what your purpose of, what you're talking about, what you're using your words for. But it ultimately this is the outcome card, and you might have a lot that you need to say by the end of the day to someone. So, or even to yourself. Many who have known me for a long time know that I talk to myself a lot. And it's just what life can be. Creates interesting conversations. So it does. Thank you so much for being here, in even watching the replay, because I am busy today. I have no idea what time I'll be back home, which is why I did a pre-recording. So the intention with that spread is that it is for the energy of today. So bring that into your mind as you feel through the day at any point in time. That it might be something you recognise from the cards. And just continue being your best you through everything that you do, being connected with your spirit, your guidance, that inner you, and living well in a body that we have here for this lifetime to be used and lived well, I feel, in whatever way it can be, for as long as you have. Anyway, I'm going to keep moving on with this, so I hope you enjoy this. Certainly share it out to those who might need a little bit of a helping hand with understanding what life is. I find the cards a very good tool, and there certainly is the opportunity to book in with readings. I have spaces available, and you just click on what you're needing, what time slots are there. If it's not going to fit and I've mucked up my scheduling, I'll certainly get back in touch with you. So thank you so much for being here, and namaste until tomorrow. Bye for now.